It is now very clear that UHURU Kenyatta is not the one who appointed these people in cabinet. At least Governor KABOGO came out to say that he wasn't in the know that UHURU Kenyatta is the one who appointed them in cabinet. We all know that Ruto is a smart player when it comes to politics. Give it to him. It's the reason that's why he was able to outsmart the system and the biggest opportunity to become president. It was well calculated that for it to look like it was a symbol of unity, he wanted to put Mount Kenya on board. Remember, the Mount Kenya had bolted out the Kenya Kwanza government after they impeached Gachagua. So he went and visited UHURU Kenyatta. After a while, he appointed Kikuyus in cabinet to make it look like as if UHURU Kenyatta endorsed the appointments. And he specifically picked UHURU Kenyatta's allies. But now it's coming out to be known that UHURU Kenyatta never appointed anyone in cabinet. This was said by Governor KABOGO. And I always talked about that in that video, saying that UHURU Kenyatta never appointed these people in cabinet. And if you missed it, I'm going to leave a link here in the description. First of all, the purpose of this video is to elaborate more as to why I also confirm that UHURU Kenyatta never appointed these people in the cabinet. That's the truth. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So we all know that the mountain bolted from William Ruto. This came after impeached Gachagua. In fact, if William Ruto is writing down one of the biggest mistakes in his presidency, one, if we first put out the impeachment of Gachagua, because it was uncalled for. I know William Ruto as a person who perseveres and does the correct decision, most especially politically, but that was a wrong one. After impeaching Gachagua, the mountain moved on. What's more, he appointed Kindiki, who is a minority in the mountain. Kindiki has failed to bring the mountain on board. So he tried to play it safe to appoint Kikuyus in cabinet. But before appointing them, he went and visited UHURU Kenyatta to make it look like as if UHURU Kenyatta is the one who appointed people in cabinet. And very many Kenyans bought this narrative. Even politicians from the ODM who are complaining came out to say that when UHURU was given a chance to appoint people in cabinet, he appointed Kikuyus. In fact, he did that knowingly. So one may ask, why did he do this knowingly? One, it was politics. He visited UHURU Kenyatta because UHURU Kenyatta is taken as a kingpin to fight Gachagua, then appoint Kikuyus in cabinet to make it look like as if he likes the Kikuyus a lot. Not knowing that the Kikuyus giving them a cabinet slot is something small for them because they have been with the presidents almost 34 years. The best you can give them is to be president or the deputy president because they have the biggest voting basket. It's the reason why in every election, every presidential candidate has a Kikuyu as a deputy. There is a reason. That's the fact. Okay? So as very many people came out to say that UHURU Kenyatta appointed these Mutahi Kagwe, Ricky Nyanjui, and KABOGO, KABOGO came out to say, he spoke for himself. He said that he was not appointed in cabinet by UHURU Kenyatta. At least he went like his own preview to that. So it buttresses my later videos I did saying that UHURU Kenyatta never appointed people in cabinet. And I'm going to also elaborate more on this. Before I proceed, I want to play a tape when KABOGO was talking about this. Here's the tape.
How did you get this appointment, Waziri?
Again, sometimes we say things because you look at me with the lens of a politician and imagine that everything we say, more so politicians and not leaders, that everything we say is made or made up. I tell you, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
There's a conversation in the public domain that you are a product of the handshake between President William Ruto and the former President
Kenya is a vibrant nation with rumors and things like that. People just make up things. Of course, it came just after a visit of the president to Ishaweri. But I can tell you for free, I cannot speak for the Honorable Mutahi Kagwe or Lee Kinyanjui. but I can speak for myself. I'm 100% sure it had nothing to do with that visit.
None of them called you. Did the former president call you?
No, I haven't spoken to him in quite a while.
So how did you get the appointment then?
The only call I got the previous day was from the president.
And what did he say?
And he said, William, I'm looking at stuff, I'm looking at things, and I think there's something I'm working on. He didn't say anything else. The next thing I saw it on bulletin. I know it's hard to believe that, but that's the truth.
So you too were surprised?
I got nothing to gain or lose in terms of telling the truth. That's how it came to me.
Do you think...
I was very surprised, by the way.
What was your reaction then when you saw it?
I was like, God, I'm going to serve. I've been called to serve. Should I do this or not? People were there now online. My phone started ringing. Things I have never even, people I haven't had 10 years or so. Oh, this, oh, that, please don't take. Oh, no, go do the job. And I said, this is service to my country. I am called to serve, human.
Yeah.
And service to humanity, service to God. So why would I say no?
That is William KABOGO, as he was saying that UHURU Kenyatta is not in the know that UHURU Kenyatta appointed them one. That was a masterstroke by Ruto. First of all, he was so categorical. He appointed someone from Nyeri, where Gachagua comes from, to make it look like he's having a problem only with Gachagua, not with the people of the mountain. He went on to appoint people, KABOGO from Kiambu. Remember, Kiambu is one of the biggest county with the biggest votes. Then Nakuru. Those are the two biggest voting baskets in the mountain. One, by appointing these people, is checking the governor, Wamatangi of Kiambu, because it is easier for Wamatangi to ally with Gachagua than Ruto. So he is getting someone to counter him as a person who will look for the votes of the president. Remember, KABOGO is also rich. In Nakuru, he brought Lee Kinyanjui, a former governor, to counter Susan Kuhika, because it is easier for Susan Kuhika to ally with Gachagua. Okay? So those two most populous counties, he did it because of politics. One, to appoint people who still want to be governors. So when they are looking for their votes, they also look for the vote of the presidents. But also to make it look like UHURU Kenyatta was in the know of these appointments, so that the mountain can follow him, yet the mountain moved on. So for me, I think Ruto played the politics. And to confirm this, UHURU Kenyatta also came out after, because UHURU Kenyatta, I think, wished these people well, but after their swearing in, he came out to say that youth must rise up and fight for their own country. He even told her daughter face to face. In fact, he said these statements.
Shida ya watu siku hizi, everybody sijui mumeogopeshwa, sijui.
The former president was in a private burial service at the Nairobi chapel for his relative, veteran safari rally driver Kibathi Muigai. It is here that Kenyatta poured praises to the Gen Zs who had led mass protests in June last year, forcing the government to drop the Finance Act 2024, with further pressure compelling President William Ruto to dissolve his cabinet.
Fight for your rights, bwana. Sio kukakaa hapo mambo mali yenu ichukuliwe na nini, mumeitolea jasho. Msikubali, pambaneni, muhakikishe mumepata haki yenu. Mnasikia nyinyi? Sio kukaa hapo tu, kuna kitu inadumu. But everything is worth a fight for. If you don't fight for it, ikienda mtu asilie. Musimame mupiganie haki yenu.
The retired president challenged the youth to defend all that belongs to them, saying they risked losing to those stealing from them.
Na mko na hawa watoto wamebaki ambao wako tayari kupigania haki yao. Waungane pamoja nanyi. Can't just stand there and let people take your hard-earned sweat. Dunia iendi namna hiyo. Muwe watu ambao hawataogopa, wataishi kama my friend. Ameenda detention, si alitoka na akaendelea na maisha. Hata nyinyi teteeni haki ze.
That is UHURU Kenyatta. So you clearly see that UHURU Kenyatta has never embraced William Ruto's government. In fact, after Ruto meeting Kenyatta, he went around the corner saying that he has met UHURU Kenyatta, so now they are in government of broad-based, trying to isolate Gachagua. But after UHURU Kenyatta bounced back, saying that they must fight for their government. Okay? That's the truth. So UHURU Kenyatta never appointed these people in government, as it is evident. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make much by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is the first time on YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.